Yes, Monday morning fireside chat, jingle, jingle bell edition. Listen, it is Monday. I'm not lying. It is Monday. It's not Monday morning. Not even close. Boy, I've had a crazy busy day today. So I missed you this morning. We didn't get to do the thing this morning, but here I am, and now we're doing the thing. So anyway, hope you guys had a great weekend. Let's fly right through it. I did not have a gig last week. Nothing to talk about gig wise from last week. Um, this week we got one coming up, the Reeves Theater Friday night. Going to do a kind of a year-end retrospect with the Reeves House Band. I'm not even sure what I'm doing yet, but I did a bunch of things with the Reeves House Band this year and over the past few years. So we'll have some fun. Come on up to the Reeves in Elkin. So anyway, that's what we got going on. What else is going on? The Christmas single is still out there. We were going to film a video last week. It was the day that we had the big incident at Reynolds, and I was out in the car with my pal Cam Kent, who had big plans for us. And that's when that whole mess went down, so we had to postpone all that. So, looks like that's probably not going to happen. Maybe we'll go ahead and do the video at some point and have it ready for you for next year. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, sorry that didn't work out. But the video's still out, and once again, I've been trying to get people the idea that I know you've got some Christmas holiday music playlists. You should put my song on the playlist. That's what you should do. Doug Davis, Come Back Home for Christmas. It will fit very nicely on your little playlist as you decorate the tree and do all that sort of thing. As you wassail, as they say. What is wassailing? Do we know? Have we cracked that mystery yet? Do we really know? I think it involves alcohol and singing and candy canes or something. I don't know. Anyway, so put my song on your holiday playlist if you would be so kind. What else do we have to talk about? We did not have gigs last week because I was in New York City. We took my little girl up there to see the Nutcracker. That's what she wanted for Christmas. And you know what? It's expensive. We got one more year with her. She's never going to want to travel with us after next year, after she goes off to the next stage of life. So let's spend all our money now and, have some fun. And I'm glad we did. We went up and had a great time. It was super cold. Listen, you folks know, or probably a lot of you know, I lived up in New York for 6 years, and I did have some wonderful experiences in New York. Love New York. Glad that I ended up back in North Carolina. But here's the thing. I have so much more fun every time I go back up to visit than I ever did when I was living there. So we had a big old time. Went to the Nutcracker. That was amazing. Did some touristy things one day. Went down to Hudson Yards. Some of the things I've never really done before. Went to Chelsea Market. Went to the Vessel. Have you been to the Vessel? Go check out the Vessel. The Vessel is super cool. Went to the Vessel. Went to the little island, little park down there, built up on these funny, crazy little architectural dock things. It's wonderful, wonderful. New York City is kind of fun these days. We went out the night before. We went to Rock Center. You may have seen some little footage of that. Went to Rock Center and got to see the tree. I used to work 2 blocks from Rockefeller Center, and I don't think I ever bothered to go down there and look at the tree for the holidays, because you live there, you're not supposed to do the touristy thing. So I never did. So that was really lovely. And as we were walking past, one of the best things about being in New York is all the crazy things that can just happen on the fly that you have no idea. We were walking past the Cartier on, what was that, probably about 57th, 58th, can't remember where that is. And they've just opened a Skims, a little Kardashian store over there, and they were doing the grand opening, and there was a mob around there with a red carpet, and it was hard to see who was coming in, but we saw later that Cardi B was walking by, assorted Kardashians, Ice Spice was there, Kelsey Ballerini. Anyway, a bunch of people came through. So that was super cool. And we did the New York thing. We actually stayed out on Roosevelt Island. I had never even been to Roosevelt Island. Lived there for 6 years in New York. Never even visited Roosevelt Island. But Molly and I dropped by there last year when we were up there, and there was a super cool hotel up there. We said, you know what? If we're ever coming back, need a hotel, let's go to this hotel. So we did that. Anyway, that was it. New York, much fun. No music. Did not play, did not go see any music other than the Nutcracker, of course. What else? I think that's all we got to talk about. I've got a whole bunch of others, more singles. We're going to be putting out some more singles top of the year. Just a couple of gigs between now and then. The Elkin gig that we're talking about. Me and Radio Silence will be at Follies in Kernersville. Never done that before. On the 27th with Couldn't Be Happiers. Looking forward to that. And I think we're doing I think we got another Patrick Rock thing on the 28th. That might be in Greensboro. I'll get you details about that. So anyway, that's all we got. That's all we got to talk about. Sorry for the late day thing. What am I listening to? Been listening a lot to the new St. Vincent album. Still love that album. Really great. New Guster. Love that. Anyway, that's what we got going on. See you next week.